Top 5 Imperial Guard badasses. Number 5, Cyphus Kane. Though, to be fair, he's not quite a badass, just a very unlucky coward. He ends up being in bigger fights than the one he's actually running away from. And his badass status is pretty much because he has fought everyone. Necrons, Orcs, Tyrannids, Chaos, Space Marines, Chaos, Cultists, Eldar, Dark Eldar, Tau. Well, you don't really have to be a badass to fight Tau, just sort of a backhand and they die. But he actually does do some really great things. He is very much a propaganda machine as well for the Imperium, because of his bravery of leading heroic charges, usually from running from a different charge or attack. So yeah, he's a great badass character and he's great fun to read. One of my favourite characters in the lore. So like I said, he's just fun. He's a very unlucky coward. He likes to lead from the back. Must have a bit of Steven blood in him. Also, he's banging an Inquisitor as well, so that's good. Number 4, we have Imperium Guard, Warmaster, Commissar Imperium Guard. He first came into notoriety when he became Colonel Commissar of the Tanith First and Only. Very much a guy who will lead from the front, and he has done loads of battles, and mostly around the Badab War. He has led the Tanith First and Only on so many suicidal missions, and he's a sort of colonel that doesn't like throwing his men away. He actually finds that disgusting. Again, he's not a big fan of executions for a commissar, and he's been promoted up to Warmaster now, so he has shown his mettle over and time again to actually lead an entire crusade. And he still leads from the front, even though most Warmasters lead from their ships. He is very much, gets there, gets his hands dirty, once again showing that a great officer leads from the front, not from the rear. Number 3, this is going to be a shocker, Colonel Iron Hands Draken, the Calacan Colonel of the 2nd Regiment. Side note on this one, he's actually the strongest Imperial character. He is a strength 8 character at base, which actually makes him stronger than Gulliman. That's right, he's stronger than a Primarch. What makes him a badass? Because he got half eaten by a land shark, and he just ended up killing the shark, living. Now he's half robotic, and he just likes to kill things which are for the Imperium. Just killing for the Imperium. Again, another great general who leads from the front. He has had many adventures, and many heroic deeds again. And he is well known among Astartes and other Imperial forces, knowing when the 2nd Regiment show up with him in charge, that things tend to be better because their confidence in him as a leader and his bravery and his heroism, one of those 2 words, it always shows you that how much respect he gets from the Imperium. But let's just bear in mind for that poor land shark. He didn't know what he was doing. Number 2, Sebastian Yarrick, the 3rd Commissar in this list, and doesn't read much of an introduction, but his badassery starts way before Armageddon, when he tells an Inquisitor to pretty much fuck off and leave his men alone. That's right, he hates the Inquisition, and he was seeing an Inquisitor torture his men, so he told him to fuck off, and he said he had to cut it out. And of course, he really became famous with Armageddon when he had his arm sliced off and decided to kill an orc with one arm and not pass out until, the orc was dead. That's right, with one arm, bleeding like fuck, he decided then to pass out. And after that, he's gone on a crusade after Ghazghkull with some Black Templars and other Imperial Guardsmen and Space Marine chapters, making sure that Ghazghkull doesn't do it again. It was Armageddon where he became most famous, obviously, when he defended Hades Hive during the 2nd War, where the governor of the planet didn't let him do what he wanted, thinking he was a bit of an upstart. And it wasn't until the 3rd War where they knew who he was. He was Old Man Yarrick, and he was the hero of Armageddon, so he really got to lead the armies then. And again, he saved Armageddon from Ghazghkull Thraka and did his job. Now, seeing as the last two were Sebastian Yarrick and Colonel Strachan, who could be number one? Who could be more badass than those two? It's simple. Colour Sergeant Cal, or Staff Sergeant Cal, whichever one you want to use. Why is he such a badass? It's his last ever words. His last ever deed puts him well above everyone else on badassery. He died when Cadia broke. And his last words and his last deeds, while he was being throttled by Abaddon himself, he spat in his face, looked the Warmaster in the eye, and said, "Cadia stands." That is such a badass thing to do. Fucking legend. He's always been with his friend Creed, never once taken much of a promotion, never standing in Creed's limelight, always there with the Cadian banner, up until when Cadia broke, when he let Creed board the Valkyrie while he sacrificed his own life to Abaddon. Spitting, I gotta say that, spitting up in Abaddon's face, just Cadia stands. Fuck me, that just gives me chills. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, notifications down below. I hope this video actually does better than the others. And I have been listening to comments on Reddit, Facebook and everything else. So if you do want to see me improve, please leave a message, notification. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day.